Ma'am, should I start?
Yes, sir. Just we'll wait for 5 minutes.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Good morning, sir. So today we are going to continue with a very nice session. So I, Mrs. Bhakti S. Godpade, behalf of PPM Samarshi Parshuram College of Engineering, Varaneshwar, welcome you all for the session and expert talk on process of innovation. I firstly like to introduce our today's guest speaker, Mr. Avdesh Kumar Tiwari sir, is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at ABES Institute of Technology, Ghaziabad. Mr. Tiwari is pursuing a PhD from APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University, Lucknow. He has 12 years of teaching experience across various engineering institutes and 1 year of experience as a software developer specializing in .NET technology. He has published numerous research papers and book chapters in reputed journals. Mr. Tiwari has also been involved in various confidential assignments and other projects at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University as well as Amita University, then Rama University. His contribution in the research and development is very nice. So today he is here with us to share his knowledge and expertise about this topic with us. So I request our honorable speaker to start the session.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for nice introduction. Thank you. I think, ma'am, my slide is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, good morning to everyone. And today session, the topic is process of innovation development. Sunita, ma'am, please. Process of innovation development technology readiness level TRL. And second point is that commercialization of lab technology and technology transfer. So this topic is very important to upcoming scenario when the government of India will try to launch the scheme as the Startup India and Stand Up India. So for this process, if I think that this is very innovative for the student purpose, and one thing is very important, ki why we introduced this topic as per as institutions level, why Ministry of Education will be included this topic in industry purpose, because of reason is behind that ki the lot of various engineering college nowadays running different type of startup, they will running different type of research scheme, they will conclude different type of assignments. The situation is that ki how we can convert this research to the product and which type of support will be provided the government. Each and everything is very important to analyze in this session. So we will try to conclude each and every aspect firstly. After that, if you have any query, then I will give the answer one by one. So firstly, if we want to know about the basics methodology of the TRL, what do you mean by TRL? Then technology readiness level. So this will be TRL will be originally developed by the NASA in 1974, and the Sten Sedin is the scientist of NASA headquarters. They will be develop the technology TRL. Firstly, they give the concept ki in that the innovation, development, and commercialization of lab technologies follow the structure pathway because of nowadays lot of scenario, lot of schemes, lot of situations, and lot of methodologies will be available to do the research and to do the patent to receive the copyright and etc etc, but clear guideline will be not available nowadays. So they will provide that the innovation development level ki which level will be required for the institution purpose, which levels will be required for the industry purpose, and which level will be required for the collaborating purpose. So they will be clearly described that TRL is very important to transfer the technology readiness level. How will be transferred to technology? How will be transferred to lab research to the industry? So they will be provide a systematic framework to consume, to analyze, to access the methodology, maturity of the technology, as well as ideation of the commercialization. Because of if any idea is not commercialized, there's no meaning for that. Because of commercialization is very important to any ideas. So if your ideas is not helpful for the industry purpose, or not helpful for the society purpose, or not helpful for the upcoming generations or upcoming era, then it's a very critical situation to analyze again and do the research next time. Because of commercialization and requirement is very important, so NASA will be give the systematic framework to how to achieve this type of goals with ideation to commercialization. It's a very important today theme is also, I can say that the ideation to commercialization, because of Stein said in will be things in 1974, and I currently in 2025, you can see that at least 50 years will be ago, we can today the lot of engineering institutions, lot of society will be think that startup is required to um, grow the society. So because of startup is an idea, and if you accept each and every idea in proper manner, in proper level, then you can achieve the lot of results and lot of scenario. So in this session we will conclude each and every point is very clearly. So firstly, if we talk about the points, that this is the 8 point, we can conclude in after that. This is the first requirement. You can see here three parameter. One is the academic, other was the collaboration, and third one is the industry. Because of we communities, we are teacher and we are related for the academic area, and second one is a collaboration. Because of you can see that in lot of engineering college will be try to sign lot of MOU from different industries. And third point is industry, because of we can produce the product for there, and we can needed to establish the my product in the industry. So between this we needed to collaboration for that. So we can divided this total we can develop in three part. First one is a knowledge development, second one is the technology development, and third one is the business development. And the technology development is totally dependent on the collaboration, knowledge development is totally dependent on the academics, and business development is totally dependent on the industry. So you can see here TRL1, TRL2, TRL1 and TRL3. Firstly, we can take one. This is the basic technology research. We can see here here we can analyze what is the basic need of the research, what is can be basic need of the data, and how we can use this, how we can incorporate these terms in a different scenario. We can take each and every in detail in next slide. After that, you can see here TRL2 and TRL4. This will be aligned with research, that which type of research to prove the feasibilities. Because of you can know ki research is very important to each and every aspect, but feasibilities is required, as like technical feasibility, as like economical feasibility. Each and everything is required to study before doing research. Because of if you don't try to if you don't analyze the feasibility study properly, then if we talk about this structure, then industry is never helpful for your research. Industry is never benefited for your research. So it's very important, you need to analyze basic feasibility of the each and every level. Third one is you can see here TRL theory. It's related for basics as well as it's aligned with technology trans collaboration level, and you can see here technology demonstration as well as TRL theory, TRL 5. You can see here this will be aligned for the technology demonstration. How, because of if you do the collaboration between industry and academic, then you need to demonstrate which is important features will be available in your institution, what is the important aspect will be available in your assets, and if you need to collaboration, so what is the benefit for the industry and what is the benefit for academics. It's very important. So you are needed to do, and you are needed to collaborate each and every terminologies according to different type TRL level. If we come in third step, then you can see here we are already discussed TRL1, TRL2, TRL3, and TRL4. You can see here TRL5 and TRL6. It will be associated with technology development and prototypes. Because of it's very important you can needed to develop each and every aspect is aligned with current technologies, and you can needed to make the prototype which will be fitted to current technology. It's very important because of if the industry will be follow the high standard and you will be follow the very lower standard, then your technology never align with the technology. And if you try to align with lower standard to higher standard, that it's you face lot of challenges. So it's very important ki industry academia section is also follow that what is the current work in going on in industry. So it's very important to you can align with each and every. So this property will be provided with the will be evaluated with the help of TRL 5 and TRL 6. They can suggest what is the technology development will be needed and what is the prototypes will be needed. Next will be come in TRL 7, 6, and TRL 8. Here we can evaluate that the pilot plan and scale up key, which type of plans we will require, and which type of data will be required to scale up for the data for the industry purpose and other scenario. And what is the pilot plan, and what if any things will be needed to improve, then we can also scale up. After scale up, each and everything will be okay, then you need to go for the other purpose, and this one will be for your TRL 7 and TRL 9. This is your market launch and commercialization. Because of if you can do the basic research, if your basic research is completed, you will be try to feasibility studies. Because of it will be helpful for your proveness of your research, and then technology demonstration, then technology development and prototype. Then if any type of error will be come, then you can also scale up. Then each and everything will be okay. Then your product will be ready to market launch as well as commercialization. Because of uh, if your product will be ready and but you cannot commercialized, then it's not helpful for the economical purpose. So it's very important ki for the business development. You can see here ki TRL 7, TRL 8, and TRL 9 we can include it there. Because of totally you can see that TRL 7 and TRL 9 is dependent for the industry, but chunki industry will be try to develop the product as per a need of the society or need as per need of the client. So they will need to follow each and every scenarios. So why we can see that academy and industry will be collaborated with the help of TRL, technology readiness level. It's very important. Today's session topic we can see how we can uh, convert your idea to the lab. It's very important. You can see here, you can see these graph, these figure, these structure, these journey that improve your knowledge development as well as technology development as well as business development. These are very important to justify the statement ki how that innovation chain, what is the converting science into wealth. You can see here, these are the codes. When we prove at last ki converting science into wealth, it's very important because of knowledge level as well as academia role, as well as collaboration, as well as industry. So it's very basic question will become in mind ki why IIC is important. That you can see that student institution innovation council will be provide the mechanism, will be provided opportunities to each and every students to know what is the importance of TRL. Because of it's very important to know that what is the knowledge development, which what is the contribution for academic, what contribution for industry, what is the contribution for MOU. Lot of faculty and lot of students say only ki if we need to solve the sign the MOU is only purpose for the placement or only purpose the few grading as like NAC, NBA, NIRF, etc. But no, if your institute will be sign the active MOU for any industry and your student will be follow the guideline of the industry and develop the technology, develop the prototype, develop the model for the industry, then that's your industry will be try to plan, try to scale up your this product for the market, and it's a very good for the institution purpose as well as student purpose for the future growth. So the basic idea for this session, the innovation chain converting science into the wealth. So I think here you can see here, here will be discuss brief description, basic research. You can apply only scientific principle or observed and reports. Because of if you started the research at any stream, then basic research is very important for any purpose. Then technology concept formulated, what is the potential application, what is the identified but not no proof of the concept, then experiment proof, laboratories validation, theoretical model, hypothesis, then technology validation in lab, proof of concept, control environment, as well as technology validation in relevant environment, prototype testing, relevant conditions, simulations, then technology demonstration in relevant environment. Because of lot of environment is different, so you needed to show that prototype tested in the condition simulating the real world uses. Because of if you make the similar prototype for the different industry or different need. For the civil engineering background, you can see that the different scenario, then different of need. Because if you make a metro station in under tunnel, underground metro station, then the requirement, then the prototype, then the working structure is totally different. If you make the metro station out of the over the earth, then it's no need. So underground and upper layer, the total prototype will be changed. If you make the multi-story building, then idea will be different. If you will make the hill area, that idea will be different. In the same as in any stream, for example, computer science. If you make any product, that according to situation, technology will be changed. If you make a bus tracking app for Ghaziabad purpose, it's a total plain area. If you take any idea, you can take formulate any concept and you can develop the app, and it's totally work in NCR region. It's very good, but it's not helpful in Himachal and Uttarakhand because of they are hill area. Their challenges will be different. Their situation will be different. So if you want to develop any idea, then you needed to basically firstly identify the what is the background for that situation scenario and what is the total gap, what is the need. Each and everything is very important for that. After that, you need to each and every point will be validated. So technology demonstration for the relevant environment, it's very important. Then system prototype demonstrate in the operational environment. It's a TRL level 7. Here you can see that the prototype demonstration and actual operational setting is very important. Then system complete and qualified. If each and every 7 level will be completed, then technology is fully developed and qualified and tested because of it's very important. And then full commercialized deployment. So technology is proven in real world condition, then it's commercially available. For example, we can also describe this point here. If the technology will be, if your product will be okay, then already industry also needed for each and everything. But if your product is not okay, it's not follow the industry expectation, then it's sorry to say ki your product will be not speed up or not grow as per your requirement. So it's very important ki if you develop any product, if you're doing any research, if you're doing any things, then firstly you need to need of the industry. If the industry requirement you can study properly, then your research, your technology, your idea, your startup is very helpful, and it's also will be capable to converting science into wealth. So you can see here ki if we will try to commercialization of lab technology, then firstly commercialize the lab development technology, you can follow following step. Firstly, technology assessment and IP protection, because of nowadays evaluate technology potential, uniqueness and scalabilities. Because of if you make any idea, if you make any product, if you make any research, then firstly you need to copyright, patent, publish, trade secret, whatever that your work is belonging. This type you needed to do firstly this, because if any idea will become in your mind, then firstly you need to copyright, you need to patent, because of if you not follow this, then it's very tough for you. Second point is market analysis, because of if you try to develop any product, then you need to target some industry, target to some customer segment, as well as competitors, which type of product will be available in the industry, what is the actually targeted customer, what is the target industries, it need to identify very clearly which type of customer will be required, and each and everything as per as requirement of the customer, as per requirement of the industry, as per as requirement of the competitors, and as per as requirement of your basic capabilities, you need to develop the project. Because of if you follow these stakeholder analysis in very clearly, then it's okay ki you can develop a very new and innovative product. After that, if your first phase means target will be okay, you will identify each and everything very clearly, then you needed to access the market demand, regulatory requirement, and commercialization feasibilities. Because of it's very important, if you make any product for the environmental purpose. So firstly, you need to certificate for different of regulatories, different of bodies in India. They can give the license for doing or commercialize your product. After that, prototype development and testing. If your first and second phase will be okay, then you need to refine or you need to develop your prototype to move through the TRLs. We are already discussed the each and every step level of the TRL. Then you need to conduct the lab and field testing for the reliability, performance, and compliances. Because of field testing or real life testing is very important for your product performance and each and everything, and the real life data will be so real life feedback will be so you can say that your model will be ready for the commercialization pathway. For the commercialization pathway, you can follow three steps. First one is licensing, second one the startup spin-off, and third one the joint venture. Licensing will be follow the transferring technology rights and existing companies. Second, startup or spin-off, it will be follow the creating a new company around the technology, and joint ventures follow will be partnering with the industry players. So this is your business model. It can be categorized in three ways. Then fourth one is a if part will become then the funding and investment. Who will be provide the funding? So you can need the government of India will be provided different type of methods for the funds and grant. In different in state government is also provide a lot of funds in different mechanism, different through. For example, you can see the very common in our DST is also provide the fund for the development of the project, developing a new ideas. It's very helpful. And second one is a venture capital and angel investor. They are also very helpful for your research purpose, as well as they are also very helpful. They are also provide the fund. Then corporate partnership. I have already discussed that the MOU part in TRL level, and the university technology transfer offices. They all provided the funding, and they all also provided the investment. They all are also provided the problems that you need to develop the product as per as requirement. One of the very basic example for the student purpose, where you can see the government will be conducted in each and every ministry of organization is also conducted. It's a very good initiative for IIC, that the Smart India Hackathon. It will be conducted in hardware and software edition, and each and every winner team will be receive 1 lakh rupees in software edition. And you can see a lot of problem statement will be provided by the ministry in every year, and lot of industry will be also provided this. I am very grateful for my institutions. I will also participate at 3 times in this year. I will also go in ISRO in Smart India Hackathon also, and my team has also been in previously in Hyderabad. So the Ministry of Jal Shakti problems. So because of I am also the mentor for that team. So we can analyze with my journey in 3 times in as participating as SIH. The government will be try to nurture each and every young mind to go for the startup purpose and to know how will be ideas, your idea is helpful for the industry purpose. So it's very important to each and every students through the under the IIC umbrella banner you need to participate in such type of hackathon and such type of event to know that they will be provided 1 lakh for one event. If you think if you were participated 4 years, then you can achieve 4 lakhs. And if you not win in any year, then you can achieve lot of experience. It's very helpful. Only few students will be take the opportunity to participate in this such type of events. So funding and investments is also important. Regulatories and approval and scaling. There after that funding investment, then complete industry standard as like FDA, ISO. They are the provided key marketing and then optimized product for the mass development. Each and everything is okay. Approval is okay. FDA will be given the license. Then you need to go to the market strategy and sale. Here you need to develop the how we can sell the product, who is my target client, what is the how we can send how hard technique will needed to each and every user will be engaged to early and adopt my idea, how we can establish the partnership, how we can scale up and how can be commercialized. It's very important. You need to achieve acquire different type techniques. You need to establish different idea to for the marketing purpose and sales purpose. After that, technology transfer and tech transfer, it's also important. Here you can see it's your idea will be completed. Then in my PPT, second point is very important. First point is okay. You need to take technologies, process innovation, development, and technology readiness. Here will be okay. And then second point is commercialization of lab technology and technology transfer. Because of 2 points is very important. First point is okay. First point will be okay. How you can develop the product, it's okay. And you need to how we can transfer your technology to industry. It's very important. For this purpose, you need to for this purpose you need to technology transfer to process the moving innovation from research institution to industry. What is the key players included? That they are following key players. First is universities and research lab. Because of you are the students, so universities are your institutions, are your research cell, are your different type of placement cells. They will provide opportunities to link with the industries, and they will also assist to generate innovations. Because of if you make any patent, if you make any IPR, if you make any start any startup, then you need to make the mentor of your institution faculty. So first university is your basic beginning step that it's provide the opportunities to transfer your research in the industry. Second is the technology transfer offices. You can see that TTOS. They will be also facilitate IP licensing and commercialization. Third one is your industry partner and investor. They also adopt and scale your technology. Because of three parameters is very important. They are the key players. They helps to transfer your product, your idea for the commercialization purpose, your ideation to wealth. These players are very helpful for your basic purpose. After that, you needed to what is the key transfer model required for. So first model because you can requirement are the licensing agreement. Because of you know that the companies pay the right to use technology as well as sponsored research agreement. Because of lot of licensing agencies, lot of research agreements will be needed to do for technology transfer purpose. Firstly, if you not taken the proper licensing, then it's very tough for you. And if you take the proper license and if you take the each and everything will be clear. If you have a rights to develop your project, if you prove that your project will be unique, then each and every agency will giving you the license. After that, after receiving the license, you need to the sponsor the project. After sponsoring the project research projects or after need of the industry lab funds lab research with the right to commercialization outcome. After then startups, you need to the research create companies around the innovation inventions and that corporate partnership. These are the model for the technology transfer. So they are also help firstly your key player. I will explain university, technology transfer, and industry. After that, they will also adapt to technology. Then, which transfer model you will use? There will be, you can say, licensing agreement. After that, sponsoring research agreement. Then spin off startups, and then corporate partnership. Because of industry and academia also collaborate and developed a lot of environment. You can see here in my institutions also. My institutions will be tie up with the company which will be make the product NVIDIA. NVIDIA has also set up the office in my campus, and they also hire each and every year students, and they also train maximum 60 to 70 student or 80 student one batch, and they also train 4 or 5 batch in year. So in semester, so you can see ki, after the achieving degree, a lot of student has received. So you also needed to develop this type of environment. Lot of student will be start the startup, and they also will participate the in participants, because of institutions have different stakeholder, and in stakeholder you can see the student is also part of one stakeholder. And if student will be start the different type of startups, and his startup will be nurtured, and so, and after that the student will be also come in institutions, and it's provide the opportunities for the placement and other purpose. So it's very helpful for grow of the institutions as well as students, as well as society also. So which type of challenges we will need to technology transfer? So firstly, long commercialization timelines, because of if you develop any product, if you want to commercialize your product, then you have a lot of problems occur nowadays. Second one is a funding gap between research and product development. Third one, regulatory and market adaptation barrier and for align. So we can come this, firstly we can show one point is important, then we can define this topic challenges. You can see here ki NASA is also developed a lot of product, lot of methods is your technology. I have also opened this. This is the NASA model. You can see here. This is the official website at nasa.gov.in. NASA is also developed that ki which type of model we can require, and they also give the each and every aspect very clearly ki which level what is things. They also given the TRL level 1 ki they are basic to basic principle observed and reported. TRL 2 technology concept and application formulated. TRL 3 analytical and experimental critical functions and characteristics proof of concept. Then TRL 4 component and broad validation and laboratories environment. Then TRL 5 component and validation. TRL, so you can see each and every level. You can also read in detail ki how can NASA will be helpful for this, how can ISRO will be helpful, and you can visit this point. They also align this project for the flight proven successfully mission called TRL9. They also use this model, and they also explain each and everything very clearly. So it's also needed to go through each and every aspect for the website NASA and doctorate. And other one is you also see that this is the TRL definitions. It's also given by the NASA. You can, if you see that the URL nasa.gov.in, I have already opened this link before starting this session for the brief description of the students. So you can see here key three criteria will be there. If I think it's very low. I will explain. Yes, you can see here. Here you can see each and every point. They will be clear very clearly. Firstly, what is first point? Basic principle observed and reported. Which type of things will be required? Firstly, hardware description. You needed to scientific knowledge generation. Then hardware technology concept, applications, software recording. You needed to scientific knowledge generation and bringing basic properties of software architecture and mathematical formulation. Because of if you make any product, then you need to study the benchmark minimum software hardware requirement or minimum requirement of any environment. If you develop any building, if you develop any other things, then on that situation you also require minimum hardware and software conditions, minimum hardware and minimum requirements for that scenario. But in IT domain, you need to hardware and software description. Or in flight simulation, or electrical background, or electronics and communication background, you also needed to description the hardware and software. If you make the IoT based home, then you needed to know about which type of devices that you can align with sensor, and which type of sensor we need, which type of programming language we need to simulate the sensor, simulate the device as per your requirement. So this point of view, hardware and software principle and hardware software descriptions is requirement for each and every one. Second one is exit criteria. What is the exit criteria? Peer reviewed publication of research underline the concept or applications. Then technology concept is also provided ki which type of applications will be required. So you can see here ki invention begins, practical applications identified but not suspected. So this is the each and every point concept you can study properly. We are not go to thoroughly study each and every point. Then third point you can see analytical and experimental criteria. Then component and broadband validity laboratories environment, component broadband validation in real environment, system setup, system prototype, actual system flight qualified, and actual system flight. They give the example ki how they can make the product and how can they apply the TRL level, because in the beginning we can show that the technology readiness level will be follow from 1 to 9, and you can see ki each and the last result, the final product is successfully operated in an actual mission. And in first point you can see ki scientific basic principle and scientific knowledge. So you can see ki NASA will be follow each and every parameter very clearly. ISRO is also follow, and other institutions is also follow, and they can achieve the result as per as your requirement. So it's very important to, if you want to make any product, if you want to make the research, then TRL level is very helpful to do innovative as far as solve the requirement of the industry purpose as well as academia purpose. So you need to thoroughly study each and every documents, each and every points, and then you can take the decision. If you have find any problems, then you also need to change this. You also need to reevaluate your idea, then plan. Because of, if you start any business, if you start any product, if you want to start any idea, then you needed to firstly feasibility studies very clearly. Because of, it's very important to do any research, because of if your basic stakeholder is not clear, your ideas is not clear, your technology is not clear, your operational teams is not ready, your economical condition is not helpful for the support of your product. So you needed to very clear analysis firstly, then go for your development level. Because of, if you make any product and product is not sell according to your need, so it's very critical condition to survive your startup in nowadays in current market. So you need to clear each and everything is very keen observation, then you can take any decision, or then you can start any operations for the development purpose. So it's the basic points. And other one is also example. This is provide, you can see here, DB India, it's biotechnology department. They is also follow the technology level for which will be provided the NASA. You can see here they also give the example ki technology level, program development, technology demonstration, system development, and system testing, launching, and operations. So you can hear health sector, agriculture. You can hear lot of references that European Union, US Department of Defense, regulatory marketing application, Department of Biotechnology in India, research publication, each and every food and agriculture ministry, sustainability, United Statement of Department, NASA is also use this. So each and every good organization, best organization, they are serving on worldwide, they also follow the technology readiness level, because of its measure the estimating technology maturity core technology program during the selection process of subsequent monitoring and evaluation phase until the technology or product utilize them. Attention marketing readiness level. So I can also say ki they are also, we can also observe this ki it's helpful to commercialize your product as per as your requirement. It's also helpful, you can make your product, you can validate your prototype, you have each and every point is very clear to how to do the research and how to develop the prototype. So it's a basic idea. This that will follow different ministries. So I will DB India gov.in. You also go this website and you can study each and everything. You also go the NASA website and you can also study each and everything is very clearly, and you can achieve lot of knowledge for that points. So this is, I think, you have a very good knowledge about the what is the TRL level. Acha, which type of challenges will become? So you can see here uh, long commercialization timelines, because of we have studied each and everything very clearly, but we can develop the product, which is also very good. But if we tie up any industry and they are not giving the order, they are not tie up properly, they are not giving the product on time, and the product will be deadline is product expiry date will be came, then it's very tough for the new startup ventures or new beginners. Second point is funding gaps between research and product development. Because of research will be lot of things, lot of times you can observe that researcher will be say few things, but product development industry say few things. So to remove these challenges, if you started any research for targeting any industry, then firstly you need to collaborate them, and you need to keen observations ki what is the basic requirement for the industry. Then you need to develop and develop in deadline. Because of if you industry will be say ki we need this product for the 1 month or 2 month or 1 year or 2 year, and you can develop this project in 5 year or 6 year, then industry will be denied, you know, we are not required your product, and your 5 and 6 year works and your research will be waste, and it's very challenging for you for the survival purpose and other things. Third point is regulatory and market adaptation barriers. It's also important ki you can see ki market will be adopted your product or not, and regulatory will be approved your product or not. Because of nowadays you can see the lot of environmental challenges, lot of different type of challenges will became now in a day, different type of pollutions scenario, different type of gases, harmful gases will be released in. So if your product will be good and it's environment friendly, as well as other commercialization product and other licensing regularities which will be developed your product and your product align with that particular industry, then it's very helpful ki they provide the license. If they apply any barriers, then it's very tough situation for the launching purpose. Align academia research with industry need. It's very challenging because of a lot of time you can see ki lot of person will be say ki that we have needed to research for only degree purpose or other points, then it's very I कि industries say कि that your research is not good for us, because of industry need is different and research academic need is indifferent. So you need to align each and everything for the industry purpose. Because of nowadays you can see कि if you obtain the PhD degree, then you need to publish 2 SCI paper. But if you need if we talked about industry, then industry no need for the any research paper. Industry needed ki only if your product is good, if your product will be commerce follow the environment and other licensing agencies norms, then we have no issues to launch the product. If you make any food product, then it's also follow the guideline of FDA. If FDA will be okay, then no issue to publish any research paper. But in academy, you need to. So for this purpose, it's a very big challenge. So for technical transfer, so you need to align with academic research as per as industry needs. So it's a basic challenges, and if we completely follow this and everything, then successfully innovation development process required structured approach, moving from TRL1 to TRL9 with navigating market challenges, funding gap, and regulatory approvals. Universities, government agencies, and industries collaborations play a vital roles to ensuring that lab discoveries reach the market and create real world impact. For example, we can say कि it's very important कि if you follow TRL level 1 to TRL level 9, so it's very helpful. We can previously explain in very clearly कि it's very helpful to challenge to help the product market challenges, as well it's provide to how we can find the funding and what is the funding gap, which type of regulatory requirements, and so if you follow TRL level, then it's very helpful to develop any product or any innovation showcase. And for that purpose, university, government agencies, industries is also play very important role. We have already discussed in this lecture how they are helpful and how they are provide detail for your research purpose, and how they are provide helpful key that you need to your innovation will be converting science into wealth. So I have explained each and every points very clearly. So I think if you have any query regarding that, then you can write the message in chat box. I am very happy for the giving the answer, and anything.
Okay, sir. Sir, so if anyone has any question, they will share with me. I will share forward you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, with this session, sir has explained very nicely how academia and industry is connected. He explained all the contributions of institutions, innovation council, and importance of innovation for students. He also discussed all the stages of TRS, that is technology readiness levels, and all the informations will be very helpful for the students as well as for all the participants, sir. So, behalf of Institutions Innovation Council of Maharshi Parshuram College of Engineering, Bhubaneswar, I would like to appreciate your efforts, and I would like to thank you for the session, for this wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I would like to thank our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Vijay Bedekar, sir, for encouraging us to organize the sessions, and Principal Mr. Avinash Pawar, sir, for his continuous support, and also all the heads of departments and faculties, also all the students who participated in the session. So, with the permission of our Honorable Resource Person, I would like to conclude the session.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.